Very good noon to all of you. Today I am going to present about archetypal criticism and use of color in literature as an archetype. This is my personal information. So first we start with what is an archetype. An archetype is a literary device in which a character is created based on a set of qualities or traits that are specific and identifiable for readers. The term archetype is derived from the studies and writing of psychologist Carl Jung, who believed that archetypes are a part of humanity's collective unconscious or memory of universal experience. Archetype is a Greek word, and the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle was among the first to develop the notion of an archetypal character. Northrop Frye. Herman Northrop Frye was a Canadian educator and literary critic who became known as one of the most important literary theorists of the 20th century. Anatomy of Criticism. This essay is written by Northrop Frye, which is published in 1957. In this essay, writer talks about four symbols and imagery, how we use symbols and imagery in our literary work, and how it convey a message to the readers. And he also try to connect seasons with genre of literature, he connect spring with comedy, summer with romance, and tragedy with autumn, and he talks about moods, symbols, myths, and genres, referring to historical, ethical, archetypal, and rhetorical aspects of literature. Color as an archetype in literature. In literary work, writer use colors as an archetype. According to John Cage, 19th century literature and early modern periods developed symbolical values for colors differently. Color symbolism in literature refers to using colors in writing to represent something outside of their literal meaning. According to Fry, in literal phase, the motif is a centripetal, dealing with how a string of words sound instead of what they represent or mean outside of the text, like objects, people, or the society. Uh, Here I talk about which color say convey the message. Like a red color is for love, passion, and life, and in negative way it's evil, danger, violence, and destruction. Yellow color is for happiness, optimism, cheerfulness, and in negative way it represents sickness and madness. Green color for renewal, rebirth, and growing, achievement, and money. And in a negative way, it's used for jealousy and envy. Blue color represents calmness, serenity, and wisdom. And in a negative way, coldness and depression. Black color for sophistication, authority, and in a negative way, it's describe evil, despair, death. White color is for goodness and innocence, morality, and in negative way, it represents unhealthy and perfectionism. So here are examples from literary works. The Great Gatsby, it's written by Scott Fitzgerald, and in his work he uses colors as an archetype to convey a message to the readers. In novel, green color presents stability, new hope, envy, money. Green also embodies Gatsby's desire for higher status and Daisy's love. Blue color represents sadness and longing that Gatsby feels at the thought of Daisy. It expresses his loneliness. And the white color symbolizes purity and the romantic hope that J. Gatsby seen in Daisy. Here is a dialogue from original text. They were both in white, and their dresses were rippling and fluttering as if they had just been blown back in after a short flight around the house. In novel, green color is a very important symbolism, and it describes a major event and a message to the reader. Othello is a very famous work written by Shakespeare. In this work, Shakespeare talks about green-eyed monster. Here is a dialogue from original text. Oh, be aware, my lord, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster which doth mock the meat it feeds on. Green color was in negative a match with envy and jealousy. Shakespeare making its monster, suggesting that it's powerful and dangerous. He adds the question be aware to make it even more threatening. He uses some ordinary thing and turned it into the immortal, idiomatic, highly visual, fierce, green eyed monster. It's a very famous dialogue in English literature also. So it's an example how writer uses different archetypes, color archetypes in their work, and it gives a deeper and major meaning to the reader, and it provides a symbolic meanings to reader. Color imagery in our contemporary time. So when we heard about Coke, so we visualize red image, and McDonald's yellow image. When we think about Starbucks, we think about the green color, and Facebook and Twitter. It's use a blue color. So this brand can use colors to convey the message of their brands and values of their brands to their customers, and it's also archetype. The ambassador choose a color to convey their message of brands and value of their brands. uh, these brands colors are seen throughout the brands entirely, like Starbucks has green in their store, on employee uniforms, on the website, app, and on packaging. It's everywhere green color they use. And green color is symbolizes stability, wealth, and prosperity, calming and relaxing. So they try to convey a message of calming and relaxing to their customer. And blue color is used for Facebook and Twitter. So it's about professionalism, security, and they try to convey a message of trust to their user and customers. And even we see that for a baby shower ceremony, people use a pink and blue color. So pink color describe a girl, and a blue color describe a boy. So in our daily life, we can see this type of color archetypes, which is used in our daily life. So here I ask ChatGPT, what is archetypal criticism? Describe color as an archetype. So he gives a very relatable answer to this. And archetypal criticism is a literary theory that explores the patterns, symbols, and themes which is used in literature. So it's a very relatable answer given by ChatGPT. And in archetypal criticism, color symbolize different psychological states or emotion, and he gives example of black color and red color. So it's a very useful to conveying a message to the reader. So it's a relatable answer given by ChatGPT. Here are my word citations. Now, if you have a question, then ask.
Insia, you in your slide you mentioned which color represent which emotion, but in our Indian society, some color represent a superstition. Can you describe it?
Yes, black color in Indian society is used in a very bad manner. Black color, and it's a superstition. Black color is. So yes, it is.
Can you find any difference between color archetypes and other literary devices in archetypal criticism?
Repeat it.
Uh, can you find any difference between color archetypes and other literary devices which are used in archetypal criticism?
Difference between color archetypes and literary device in archetypal criticism. So, color archetypes is used to convey a message to reader. I didn't get your question. I will reply it in a comment section. Thank you.